going on.
Thank you so much.
Feel like $1 million.
Shout out TMZ, you up?
Let me check out that rig.
TMZ stands for the Mayweather Zone.
How'd you find me, bro? I got my disguise on.
I love my TMZ family.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. I'm Mike Babcock with my guy, as always, Mojo Mutati. Mojo, it's been a couple of weeks since the death of Hulk Hogan, but the sports tributes are still rolling in. And there's a really cool one that is going to be happening this weekend at a big NASCAR race. It's the Go Bowling at the Glen, big, again, NASCAR Cup Series race, Mojo, at Watkins Glen International in New York this weekend on Sunday, to be exact. Ricky Stenhouse, he's one of the best race car drivers, one of the best stock car drivers in the world. The guy has won the Daytona 500, a bunch of other huge races over the years. Well, his number 47 Chevrolet car, Mojo, is already sponsored by Hulk's beer, the Real American beer. Obviously, you see the massive decal, the big American flag on the car, Mojo. But they're adding to it for this weekend's race, Mojo, courtesy of a Hulkamania decal. So they've got this decal. There it is. You see Hulk, of course, the patented ripping of the shirt, Mojo, like Hulk is so famous for. And it says Hulkamania forever. And obviously that is going to be on, again, Ricky's car as he takes that thing, you know, at all kinds of crazy speeds on the racetrack. And I think, you know, I don't know how it goes with betting on NASCAR races, Mojo, but perhaps he's got a little extra help from the heavens at this weekend's race, Mojo. I know, obviously, you know, Ricky and Hulk, they knew each other because of the beer sponsorship, and I thought this was pretty cool.
Forget the decal, Babcock. Give me the whole car looking like Hulk Hogan. That's what I want to see. I mean, dude, man, it was hard to root against the American flag car before this.
Yeah.
Now, it's going to be next to impossible to root against this thing. It's a tremendous tribute, right? And I think Hulk himself would have very much appreciated this. I mean, there's a lot riding on Ricky's shoulders this race. Yeah. He's probably feeling a lot of nerves, but he knows he's got to go out there and just do his best. I mean, with NASCAR, you can't always go out there and expect to win the race. Right. You are hoping to do well and advance yourself there. But yeah, really a cool tribute. Again, something that's rocked the entire sports world and the entertainment world as a whole. Losing Hulk was a really, really rough one. And, you know, for Real American beer, it's glad to see that they're going to, you know, keep on keeping on here, that they're not going to let Hulk's passing fold up the entire company. Of course, he was supposed to be the face of the company, so you know that's certainly going to hurt them. But you love to see them fighting on, and you know, with them in NASCAR, and you see them all over WWE. Babcock, these sponsorships ain't cheap, man. You know that firsthand. So, I mean, they are putting some serious money behind this brand, and you just want to see it do well after everything that's happened.
These seasons roll around, you're going to see a lot of Hulk Hogan tributes from a lot of really name brand famous athletes, Mojo. I think that's how important Hulk Hogan was, wrestling fan or not. So we can look forward to that. Something else we can look forward to, something I am personally looking forward to, and I have actually had an opportunity now to see a rough cut of this primetime special that we are going to be airing Tuesday night on Fox in primetime. 8 o'clock, 7 p.m. Central. TMZ presents The Real Hulk Hogan, Mojo. We have talked to people who don't really talk, but they have here because it's Hulk Hogan. We're sitting down with Vince McMahon. A great conversation with Vince, an emotional conversation with Vince, by the way. Sylvester Stallone, Mick Foley, Bill Goldberg, Jimmy Hart, Mark Henry, and a bunch of other really big stars. I mean, Charlotte Flair, the names go on and on, Mojo. This, again, is airing Tuesday in primetime on Fox, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central. Again, I've seen it. Absolutely fantastically done. It has nothing to do with me. It's just a great show.
And for all the publications out there, do some research. Adjust it. I'm not Colin's girlfriend or roommate or whatever. I'm his wife. I know research and getting information is a rare thing nowadays, but let's restore some integrity. Okay? Now, I had to reappear like I was Candyman. I prefer not to. I really do. You're lucky I had a baby with my husband. It gave you guys a couple years off. But I'm good. I got lots of energy. I don't want to have to set examples. No. Good day.
All right, Mojo, there was Colin Kaepernick's, and I'm choosing my words here on purpose to not be too specific, Colin Kaepernick's partner with a shot across the bow for the media, Mojo. Now, this was a couple of weeks ago. It was in the context of a beef between Nicki Minaj and Roc Nation, and Nessa kind of unloading or weighing in on that beef, Mojo, because, by the way, Colin Kaepernick and Roc Nation have had some problems themselves. That relationship hadn't always been super smooth. So Nessa took the opportunity, bottom line, Mojo, to set the record straight, saying, hey, look, I'm not Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend. I'm nothing else besides his wife. That was news to a lot of people, Mojo. We had thought they were engaged, but we had no indication that they had actually tied the knot. So fast forward a couple of weeks, Mojo, to this week. We ran into Nessa in New York City, and we asked her, you know, are you guys married, and how long have you been married? And she set the record straight.
I saw that video of you saying, I am his wife, honey. I said, I know that's right.
Fact check this year.
But we want to know,
Fact check.
when? This year, last year?
Years ago.
No way. How many?
So they've apparently been married for years, Mojo, and truly kept it on the down low, and nobody knew.
What is going on here, Babcock? I don't know what to say, mostly because she would not roll her window down far enough for us to see her face, if she's joking, if she's talking trash, she's having fun, she's telling the truth. We got that little snippet right there.
Right.
We can see at the end just a little bit. What like a mic drop kind of moment, just going ahead and throwing it out there like that, the way she did.
Yep.
I wonder if she even realized that she was doing that on purpose. You know, I got to think she was, right? I mean, if you've kept this quiet that long, I can't imagine that's how you let the cat out of the bag by accident. You've shown tremendous restraint up to that point. But regardless, I guess the word is out, and there it is. And there's your confirmation right there, happening years ago. Very uncommon in the celebrity world. Does something go unnoticed like that for that long? But I gotta say, I kind of like it. I kind of respect it. It's, you know, keeps us on our toes over here. But, you know, it's kind of cool for them too. I think a lot of people in the celebrity world use weddings and big life moments, I don't want to say for personal gain, but, you know, to continue to get their clicks and views and staying relevant and all these things. Here's a couple that went the complete opposite way.
And I agree. If they wanted to keep this just to themselves and to their family and friends, it's totally their prerogative, and they're not obligated to share with anybody anything that they don't want to. So, look, I guess too late to send a wedding gift, but congratulations.
Do some research. I'm not Colin's girlfriend or roommate or whatever. I'm his wife.
Up next, we catch up with UFC star Khamzat Chimaev. Did Boers actually DM Paulo Costa's wife? The number 3 ranked UFC middleweight tells a different side of the story when TMZ Sports returns right after this.
I want to fight him very badly. I want to hurt him. Doesn't matter if he won that fight or not. Doesn't matter. We need to fight. He talked very bad things about me on my girl Instagram DM. So this is totally personal. I feel angry just to hear his name. So we need to fight.
What kind of things was he messaging her?
Huh?
You said he was sending messages in her DMs.
Do you remember? Yeah, you should look for better man, something like that, you know?
Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Mike and Mojo. Mojo, that was Paulo Costa just a couple of weeks ago. In fact, right before his UFC 318 fight, which he won, going in on Khamzat Chimaev for allegedly DMing, direct messaging his girlfriend on social media. You saw how upset, how bothered Costa was by what Khamzat apparently did. Well, maybe might be Khamzat has a different side of the story. Mojo? That's just what we're going to get. So you fast forward here a couple of weeks. Khamzat Chimaev is now getting ready for his UFC 319 main event fight for the UFC's middleweight title against Dricus du Plessis, Mojo. He had a workout yesterday, Wednesday, in Southern California, and we were there, Mojo. And we asked him with this big allegation, hey, you're sliding into the DMs of another man's girl. What happened, Khamzat? He's got a different side of the story.
Why should I DM somebody's wife, bro? Like, she DM me before the fight, like, when I announced the fight, like, Khamzat, please don't take it seriously. We must try to make money and hype. I don't care what they are. I said, just your boy up. That's it. So, and then he takes it like, oh, personally and stuff, you know. I don't care. I don't like to be nice with guys who are fighting with, you know. So after the fight, shake the hands, be respectful, man. In the war, bro, don't need to respect. Just go and kill.
In the war, just go and kill. And so he says he didn't do it, Mojo. He says that she DM'd him, and then he just responded, hey, like, I'm just going to beat your boyfriend up.
You love to see this, I guess. I mean, my goodness, this is certainly making it personal, right? I mean, rough stuff. Khamzat, let's not forget that's an undefeated fighter. That guy's an absolute badass. So I hate to say it because it sounds so unsportsmanlike, but I kind of understand his opinion here. Like, hey, I'm not looking to be friends with anybody here. This is a business. I'm here to do my job. I'm fighting for my legacy. All these things. I'm not here to be your friend. You know, we can shake hands before, after, but that's about the extent that I want to deal with you. I don't want to cuddle up and have all this fun beforehand and joke around and smiles. Like, no, like, you have to respect that mentality. You have to respect it more when it's been working this entire time. I mean, look at this guy's career path. It's been unstoppable. So you kind of have to just go along with that side of it. Getting back to maybe the bigger task at hand, the bigger issue at hand, the DMs with the girlfriend. Ooh, Babcock, that's rough stuff. You want to make something personal, you go after someone's spouse, right? Yeah. Especially someone's girl, their wife, whatever. I mean, that, I think maybe the only thing that's worse is going after someone's kid. I mean, I don't know. These things are both like almost equally horrible. So, but if he didn't initiate the conversation, if she initiated it and they said what they said and then she DMs him, I don't know. To me, that seems like a valid response if that is how it actually went down. On the other side of the fence, this man right here obviously doesn't feel the same way. He's pretty upset. Any correspondence, I wouldn't be surprised if he was mad at his girlfriend for reaching out like that either.
Oh, yeah. Mojo, that's what I was going to say. I think Apollo needs to have a little talk with his girlfriend. Like, do not send any messages to Khamzat Chimaev. That guy is one of the scariest men in the entire world. Although I will say, Apollo, I take him at his word. He wants to fight Khamzat. I don't think he's scared of Khamzat. Now, does Khamzat want to fight Costa? We asked him about that. And by the way, go to the TMZ Sports website if you want to see the full interview where he also talks about the Dricus du Plessis fight. But on that one question, do you want to fight Costa? Khamzat said, like, maybe sometime in the future. He goes, but I beat all the guys that have beat Costa. Basically saying he just ain't on my level. It's the biggest craze in all of baseball. Banana ball. What can Major League Baseball learn from the viral baseball league? We'll ask Tanner Thomas of the Party Animals that very question when TMZ Sports rolls on right after this. Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Mike and Mojo. Mojo, the biggest craze in all of baseball is not Major League Baseball. It is the Banana Ball League. I'm sure you have heard of the Savanah Bananas. This league, it is made up of 4 teams now. They are going to be expanding. Is absolutely all the rage right now. I mean, these baseball players who are fine, they might not be MLB players. They are incredibly talented baseball players who have really impressive backgrounds, Mojo. And gosh, are they entertaining, whether it's just the baseball stuff or it's the dancing, the show they put on. The fans cannot get enough of these guys. Well, one of the teams are the Party Animals. In fact, they are in first place right now. One of their best players is Tanner Thomas. Tanner Thomas and his Party Animal teammates are actually at LSU. They are surely going to sell out the LSU baseball stadium there, where all of the fans will have a blast out there. We had an opportunity, Mojo, to speak with Tanner. A lot of people think that Major League Baseball, that MLB, that it's boring, it's old, it's crusty, and that they need to learn how to have more fun. So we asked Tanner, hey, is there something that MLB can learn from your league? And is there one Major League Baseball star who you think would perfectly cross over to your league? Take a look.
Yeah, I do. And it's not even the game itself. I think that these players need to interact with the fans more, because that's your biggest supporters. That's why people go to these games. That's why there's these huge stadiums so people can come to these games. Don't make it so hard about your signature. Go sign, go interact, go take pictures. I think that's the number one answer to, one, get more people to come to their games, and two, just to build a bigger brand and really get those fans that are really bought in on your team.
Is there somebody that you would want? Is there like a dream? Is there a Shohei, an Aaron Judge, if somebody wants to come out and have some fun with you guys?
1,000%. For the most part, it's been retired baseball players, but I'm going to go ahead and switch that around, and maybe we can get a current baseball player. But my dream teammate, I guess I should say, would be Bryce Harper. Just a party animal. He just seems like he's got the mullet, the facial hair, hits bombs. That's definitely a party animal.
There you go, Mojo. He's costly now, but I think that's a perfect matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. Bryce Harper, yeah, that's the perfect fit for the Party Animals team. I don't know if he's Bananas material, but at least Party Animals material. That's how it goes. I love this interview. I mean, this league is an unbelievable amount of fun. It's entertaining. It's hilarious. It, incorporates the fans into it. There's an experiential element for anyone that comes to the shows and sees it. But take all of that outside of this for just a second, right? Focus on the dollars and cents. Focus on the business element. This team is making money hand over fist. They are selling out mega stadiums, not just once, but on back-to-back nights. They are killing it. I mean, think of all the pro sports teams, baseball and other sports as well, that are struggling to fill their stadiums.
Yes.
These guys aren't. So, professionally, you think that maybe there is something to be said for these guys translating their game to the professional level. I mean, look at the UFL and the NFL. I mean, granted, that's less entertainment driven. The UFL, it's a legitimate football league, but still, as a second system, they are coming up with rules and gameplay models that the NFL is incorporating into their game. I mean, i.e. the kickoff rule to start. I know that's a controversial one, but at least player safety is at the forefront of that one. I think these teams could steal something from these guys. I'm not saying within the game, but at least between breaks, between innings, there's something to be said here, because these guys are absolutely killing it.
A Texas Longhorns walk-on gets the surprise of a lifetime. Glen Powell helps tell him he's earned a scholarship. The amazing video is coming your way next on TMZ Sports.
How we doing, man? Good. All right, I got a video I want to show you first, and then we'll get into the rest of the meet.
What's up, Longhorns? It's Glen Powell, fellow Texas alum. I have a newfound respect for what it takes to join a football team. It takes grit, it takes grind, and most importantly, it takes heart. Marshall, your hard work has not gone unnoticed. No. That is why Texas is earning a scholarship.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Mike and Mojo. Mojo, I'll shut up because I want to hear you here, but that's going to be one of the best videos I think we show. That is Texas linebacker Marshall Landwehr, who was a non-scholarship athlete, and then he gets a call from Glen Powell, one of the hottest actors, an A-list actor right now, who, by the way, went to UT, is a big fan of the school, of the program, the football team, and that was awesome. That was so cool.
Man, these hit close to home for me, Babcock. I was a walk-on too in college, and man, you have to learn how to eat a crap sandwich and learn to love the taste. What's the saying there? I mean, that's what a walk-on is. Can't eat in the team dining hall. You're a practice dummy. You don't really feel like you're a part of the program. So when you have that moment that you are on scholarship, that you're officially on the team like everybody else, what a moment. And now with this trend about, making these announcements in special ways, sometimes it's with celebrities like Glen Powell, man, that just makes it so much better. So I love these videos. Shout out to Glen for doing this. He certainly have to. Shout out to the team for making this happen. I hope this trend continues. So much I do.
Yeah, Mojo, I think my favorite part, and I know we got to go, I think my favorite part is the way the teammates react. I mean, they are so excited for him, and I think it really kind of gives you a window into the brotherhood that these guys all share with one another. It's like, it doesn't help them at all, right? They've got their scholarships. Nothing changes for their life, but they are so happy for Marshall that this happened for him, and that was
Maybe he's too happy, Babcock. Tell him to pipe down. Glenn didn't even get to make the announcement. He probably didn't even know he was on scholarship because the team went too nuts too quick.
They couldn't even hear. We're out of time, Mojo. We got a punch tomorrow. I don't know if we'll have a better video than that, but we're gonna try. We got a great show tomorrow.
Either way, we'll see you then, where it'll be the best show since today.
I'm a lawyer.